ஓம் பிரபன்ன பாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமஹ. மயி சர்வாணி கர்மாணி சந்நியஸ்யாத்யாத்மசேதசா நிராசீர்நிர்மமோ பூத்வா யுத்யஸ்வ விகதஜ்வரஹ. In this verse, Bhagavan is giving the essence of Karma Yoga. This is a very important verse. If we memorize this verse, internalize its meaning and apply at work, then Karma Yoga becomes fulfilled. Bhagavan gives certain conditions in this verse and we have to carefully understand and assimilate them. First one is Adhyatma Chetasa. The term Adhyatma Chetas refers to Viveka Buddhi, discriminative power. Discrimination with respect to what is the purpose of my birth, what is the goal of my life, what are the correct means to attain that goal. One has to be very clear with respect to one's goal in life, Purushartha Nishchayaha. In other words, Sadhya Sadhana Viveka. Earning money and enjoying sense pleasures alone is not enough. They are the desires with respect to our body. We have to protect our body and can give it genuine pleasures. There is nothing wrong in it. But human birth is not for that purpose. Human birth is for doing lot of punya karmas, for expressing our devotion towards Bhagavan, for helping others, most importantly for gaining purity of mind. After gaining mental purity, one has to approach a guru, learn Vedanta Shastra and receive Jnanam. Bhagavan has given this life only for this purpose. We have to know this very clearly and keep reinforcing it within ourselves. My primary goal in life is to realize moksha or Paramananda. One has to be very clear with respect to one's goal in life and the means to attain it. After having this clarity alone, one can work towards it. Thus, the first qualification or condition for Karma Yoga is Adhyatma Chetas. Clarity with respect to the goal and means. This is known as Sadhana Sadhya Viveka. After this, one has to do one's duties as per the advice of Shastras and Mahatmas. There are certain conditions to be fulfilled while doing actions. First one is Vigatajvaraha. One has to work without tension, with patience, focus and after proper thinking and planning. That action which has to be done slowly has to be done with patience. That which has to be done quickly has to be attended to immediately. One has to have a clear idea about the priorities of one's work. The next condition is Yudhyasva. It means fight this war. Arjuna's duty is to fight the war. We have our own duties. We have to perform our duties without tension and full attention. After doing them, we have to dedicate our actions to Bhagavan. Kayena vacha manasendriyairva buddhyatmana va prakrite svabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai narayanayeti samarpayami. Whenever we find time, we have to say this and dedicate our actions to Bhagavan. If we do this, we will experience a deeper peace of mind. There is no doubt in that. If we follow this with Shraddha, definitely we can feel mental tranquility. Before going to bed, we should dedicate all our actions to Bhagavan and seek His grace. We should say this prayer, Lokas samastaha sukhino bhavantu. May all the people in the world be happy. If we do this every day, our life will be filled with Ananda. Bhagavan has presented the essence of Karma Yoga in this verse. If we keep the essence of this verse in mind and do all our actions, Karma Yoga becomes fulfilled. First, Sadhana Sadhya Viveka was mentioned. Clear, discriminative knowledge with respect to the goal of life and means to attain it. The second condition is Yudhyasva. Do your duty without fail, with full involvement and commitment. One has to focus one's time, energy and efforts in one's duty. Thirdly, the mental condition that has to be maintained while doing our duty. Vigata jvaraha, free from tension and stress. After doing actions in this manner, we have to dedicate all our actions to Bhagavan. We are able to carry out our duties only through the grace of Bhagavan. After completing the actions, we say, Yadyat karma karomi tattad akhilam shambho tavaradhanam. O Bhagavan, whatever action I do is an offering to you. After this, there are two more conditions for Karma Yoga. Nirashihi. After doing any particular action, everyone has an anxiety with respect to the result. Most of the time, we are concerned only about the result. We have a lot of expectations about the results. Bhagavan says that we have to minimize this expectation. Focus only on the action. Definitely the result is going to come. Let it take any amount of time, it doesn't matter. Whatever may be the result, let us accept it as Ishvara Prasada. We have to cultivate this bhavana attitude. The very action itself is enjoyable. Action itself gives happiness, and it is a form of blessing. Ashihi means very desirous of the result. Having expectations, anxiety, longing and worry about the result. Nirashihi means being free from such anxiety about the result. We have to sincerely pray to Bhagavan and get rid of this anxiety. The result will come, but we should not concentrate too much on the result. We should not be too excited and claim it to be the result of our actions. Instead of all this, our focus should be on the next course of action. Many people in this world are always in the celebrating mood. If a project becomes successful, money comes and then people throw a party. They spend days together celebrating their victory. They will be cherishing their own glory. Then after some time, it becomes difficult to get back to work. Not only that, the expectations of results for future actions also increase. And the person is not able to handle the emotions. If the next results do not meet the expectations, one should not be too excited about the result. Sometimes we may not get the expected result. Then also we need not feel bad or depressed about it. We need not feel proud about our result. We need not feel upset also. These are the attitudes which one has to keep in mind while doing actions. This is the art of converting karma to karma yoga. This is a very beautiful verse. I would suggest that you all memorize this verse and keep thinking about its meaning. If we keep it deep in our mind, it becomes sankalpa. If we have this sankalpa, we can always work with clarity. When the results come, we will not be excited or depressed. We will just move to the next action. We will be deriving all our happiness from the action itself. More than the result, the action itself will give us so much of joy. Our mind will become mature and qualified for receiving spiritual knowledge, which is about absolute reality. Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasya chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyasva vigatajvaraha. My prayerful blessings to all of you. Hari Om.